Okay. All right. Yeah, here we go. About to go live here. We about to do this. Make sure the stream is good because it pulls in people, and all of a sudden it seems like it kicks them out of the chat. So yeah, man. Here we go. Gonna do this live commentary tonight, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let a few of y'all come in here and then we can get started. I got the fight pulled up. Let's see. Valentina Shevchenko versus Chookagian. And then, of course, the shorter fight we'll do next. Jessica Andrade taking on Chookagian. So we'll do Valentina and Caitlin first. You know, if y'all want to watch it while I do round by round, that's cool. We can watch it together like usual. So yeah, we'll get started here in a minute, y'all. Just 1 second, we can get on this thing. Hang on 1 second. All right, y'all. So we can get started here. Welcome back to another live stream. It's another live round by round commentary. I wanted to go ahead and do this one because these fights are getting close. So I said, let's not wait till every other Friday. Especially when it's coming down to these fights. Between Valentina and Jessica, Whaley Rose. I'm gonna throw them in whenever I can, man. So I said, let's go ahead and knock this one out. Let's do this one on Tuesday instead of Friday, man. So yeah. I'm gonna do 2 fights tonight. Tonight is a common opponent in Valentina and Jessica, as y'all know. Chookagian, she's fought both of them. So we'll take what we can from it. I mean, it's not really just to say we can base what's going to happen off of this fight, but let's just see how both fighters handle Caitlin. Let's see the patience in them, the body language. Let's just look at the technical side and just like the approach that both fighters took. Let's see what Valentina did to get the respect, and let's see what Jessica Andrade did to get respect out of Chookagian. You know, for forever how long the fight lasted, right? I mean, they both got her out of there, but let's just see what they did. You know, let's take a closer look at it. So yeah, man. If you want to watch it, you know, I suggest you pull it up. I can't send you a link. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and pull this one up. We're gonna start with Valentina Shevchenko versus Katlyn Chookagian first. That fight was last year, man. February 8th of last year. Dang, it's been that long, right? Well, you know, Katlyn, she was busy last year. She was putting in some fights. You know, she was fighting a lot last year. So, yeah, you know, she was racking them up. So, let me get this, let me get the fight pulled up here. Let's get it, get the stream, make sure it's good. Make sure it's good and connected. So, yeah, we starting with Katlyn taking on Valentina. What's going on, BJ say listening on his ear pods. All right, cool. So here we go. Let me turn this sound down. Join in whenever you can. I'm getting started now. So let's look at the tail of the tape. As y'all know, last year Valentina Shevchenko and Katlyn were both 31. Katlyn had the 4-inch height advantage of 5'9". And they both, you know, that's the thing about Katlyn and Valentina, they discipline with the weight. They both came in at 124.5. And Katlyn had the reach advantage. You know, she had a half-inch reach advantage of 68, and Valentina was 66.5. You know, tall, long, and slender Katlyn, but she was lacking the physical strength to really handle somebody like Valentina. You know, Valentina is much more grounded and much more stable, if that makes sense. You know, she's much more stable. I think Katlyn's light on her feet, but she's just not very strong. You know, light on her feet, has very good technique with her boxing. You know, she sticks with it, but she's just not really like I said, physically strong. Just not a physically strong fighter. Okay, so Bruce Buffer, he is making the announcements. Let's skim through it here. Katlyn was 13-2 at the time. All right. It says Katlyn Chookagian. Valentina Shevchenko was 18-3 at the time. All right. 18-3. All right. Here we go. Okay, here's the face-off. Katlyn 3-inch height advantage. We all know she won't be able to utilize it, but still. Okay. Round 1. Back to the corners. And we'll be pausing it here and there. Since, you know, this fight's only 3 rounds, we know Valentina got her out of there in 3 rounds. So we'll pause it here and there just to kind of get a look at what went on in the fight. Okay, so round 1. Because we studying the body language here. And here we go. Round 1 starting. Valentina keeping her balance. You know, she's keeping herself poised. Center of the octagon. Katlyn is bouncing up and down. Valentina throws out that leg kick to the lead leg. Katlyn's circling here. See, Katlyn's circling. She's trying to paw out with the jab. She's sticking that jab out there to try to get a reaction. Boom, Valentina throws a leg kick. There's her reaction. So she's got to throw something behind that jab. Katlyn does. She's just pawing it out there. She hasn't thrown a leg kick. Valentina already thrown 2 out. Boom. Ooh, nice little sneaky right hand over the top of her jab. See, that just shows you right there. I'm gonna rewind that back. I'm gonna rewind that back right here at the 427 mark. Katlyn's trying to use that speed. She's trying to flick a jab out there, you know, but Valentina's already picking up the rhythm. She's picking up the rhythm. That's the difference between speed and quickness. You know, Katlyn's, you know, she's trying to throw a quick little fast jab out there, you know, flicking it. But Valentina already knows that's the pace it's going to be set at. So boom, she comes over the top, cracks Katlyn with the right hand. That's how you get the respect early, you know. Good time, single shots. So here we go again. We're going to start at 437 mark. Katlyn pumping that jab out. with no intention of using it, you know. So flick, she's flicking it out, and boom, Valentina sticks it right, touches her, goes right back to her distance. Good timing by Valentina. So Caitlin's throwing those little leg kicks out, nothing too hard because she's bouncing around on her feet. You know, she's not really staying grounded here to land anything with authority on it. So in the center of the octagon, I saw Valentina. Hard left hand thrown by Valentina, ends it with a leg kick. See, with what she misses, she's going to touch it with a leg kick. So Valentina knows she's going to win the striking battle because she's controlling the center of the octagon. She's making Caitlin move side to side. Caitlin's feet are all over the place here. She's not really setting herself up to land anything big. And boom, good left hand by Valentina. Caitlin misses. Caitlin pumping that jab out, but she ain't really doing much with it. She throws a front kick out, but there's no authority on it. She's trying to switch to southpaw. She switches back when Valentina kicks that leg back in the stance. Back to orthodox. Valentina, ooh, spinning back fist. Hold on right there. Let's go right back to 325. 325. Caitlin's starting to throw a lot of air punches out here. You know, she's not utilizing her reach at all. You know, she should be touching Valentina here more, but the way she's flicking these shots out lets you know that she's kind of wary of getting hit by Valentina's power shots. So she looks like she wants to feint with a Superman punch. When she feints like that, she steps in the range. You already know, she already knows Caitlin's off balance. So Caitlin throws that feint Superman punch. Valentina spins around, throws the spinning back fist. Caitlin's right back on the outside. Good leg kick by Valentina. Knee is turning a little red on Caitlin there. Caitlin's was using a lot of movement, but it's not really effective. It's more so just to stay out of reach. Just touching it. She's just touching the southpaw jab. You know, she's just touching the right hand of Valentina, pawing at it, but she's not really committing to anything hard here. No effective shots here. We're at the 240 mark. Valentina 1-2-3 combination, 1-2 leg kick. Blinds her with those two punches. If they miss, she's gonna touch you with the lead leg. Ooh, that lead leg is starting to redden up on Caitlin Chookagian. Ooh, straight left hand. Boom, leg kick for Valentina again. See, for what she misses with the combination, she's ripping her with the lead. She's ripping the lead leg. So if the jab doesn't land, the kick to the lead leg is landing. So she's dictating the pace with the leg kicks right now. Caitlin's having trouble getting on the inside. Eats another left hand from Valentina. Valentina, ooh, sticks her with the right hand. Times that jab again. See, let's go back here. I'm going back to the 203 mark. Valentina is timing her. Caitlin's pawing the jab out, pawing it, and boom, she catches it with another right jab. That's what I'm saying. Like, the timing of Valentina is just it's too precise. It's incredible. It's incredible compared to some of these other flyweights out here. Valentina knows how to catch a rhythm. You know, she knows that, okay, Caitlin is stepping side to side. She's not really committing to anything. She's throwing these paw and jabs out. So it's 1-2, boom. 1-2, counter. 1-2, she throws a flick, then I counter. And that's what happens. I paused it right on the shot. It's a good shot too. Straight southpaw jab right on the chin of Caitlin Chookagian as Valentina times it well, man. Right on the chin with one single shot. You know, she's throwing these little flicks out, and she throws one single out and it lands. So she's controlling the pace here. So far we could say Valentina is controlling this fighter that's doing a lot of active movement. You know, she's not doing any movement, but this fighter is doing all the movement here. Just by standing still, she's getting what she wants here. Straight left hand down the pipe from Valentina. Caitlin's circling to her left, but she's still getting hit by left hands because she's attacking straight in. You know, she's not attacking at an angle. What's a little? She does this little feint kick. Caitlin does this little feint thing with her legs. She does this little feint, and Valentina catches the right leg of Caitlin and boom, takes her down. She's in the close guard of Caitlin. Caitlin's trying to pull her in close. She's trying to wrap up the head of Valentina to pull her in. And okay, she's got the arm. Caitlin's trying to keep her close. Last minute in. She's trying to avoid that ground and pound here. Oh, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the next level where Valentina kind of shows you what else she has in her game. Like, once she starts to time you, you start to throw. She exposes your mistakes even more so. Like, she makes you pay for your mistakes. Is what I'm saying. Like, you make a mistake, sometimes fighters will just get countered, but she'll start doing whatever she wants to you, and that's what she's doing here. 25 seconds left. Caitlin's just got Valentina in the closed guard. She's trying to keep her active, but Valentina's working with the free left hand. Like, Caitlin's pulling that head close and she's trying to control the right hand. Valentina's getting work in with the left. And now Valentina separates them. Valentina separates here, and she opens up a cut over the left brow of Caitlin, and that's the end of the round. Yeah. So that was pretty much all Valentina. Damn, that's a bad cut too, man. She caught her with that right, boy. So from the first round, Valentina's not throwing a high volume of strikes. She's just using her timing. She's just using her counter-punching ability, and she's just letting her opponent. She's not letting her opponent do anything. Is the thing. She's making her opponent move. She's making her opponent move just by kind of staying poised. You know, Caitlin circles to the left. She attacks straight in. Whatever Valentina wants her to do, she's gonna do. And I'd say to me, the best punches to me were those straight right jabs from Valentina. You know, every time Caitlin would try to stick the jab out. Oh yeah, that was a big elbow at the instant replay. Big elbow opened up that cut. So Valentina knows how to, you know, time that little flicking jab, and, you know, got the respect from Caitlin. All right, round two. All right, here we go, round two. Caitlin still on the outside. Longer reach, you know, half-inch reach, and she's got the height, long legs, but she's not able to use anything. No body kicks. Very telegraphed in this fight. You see everything coming. Valentina sees everything coming. Ooh, hard left kick. Hard left body kick from Valentina. Because she sees that, look, she's not ready to strike here. You know, she's always moving. Nothing she throws is going to have authority on her. Okay, all right. Caitlin coming straight in now. Caitlin coming straight in, but she's not landing any leg kick. She misses a leg kick. Ooh, spinning back kick by Valentina knocks Caitlin back. Caitlin back to pumping that jab out. She's eating hard body shots. Hard body kicks, I mean. She tries to return. Caitlin tries to answer with a spinning back kick. She misses. Spinning head kick. She misses. Valentina just sees everything coming. You know, she sees the body. She sees the shoulder movements. She sees the leg kicks coming because they're just telegraphed. All right, Valentina back to the outside here, keeping the fight in the center of the octagon, right where she wants it. And this is what Jessica Andrade's going to have to be careful at. Whenever Valentina's in the center of the octagon, she's going to make you do whatever she wants. Valentina starting to put a little bit more bounce in her step. Good front kick from Valentina to the chest of Caitlin. Caitlin tries to answer back, and she misses. No power on these shots from Caitlin. Nothing Caitlin's throwing has power on it. Ooh, good 1-2 by Valentina. Let's go back there to this 1-2 by Valentina. Hold on one second here. Go back to the 309 mark. And Valentina times Caitlin. She steps in. Oh, hold on. That was my bad. Got to go back to the 315 here. No, we go back to 323. Sorry. 318 mark here. And Valentina is poised. She's ready. She's waiting for that opening. Boom. Good 1-2 by Valentina. Caitlin steps in with hands down. All right, Valentina sees that she's starting to. Valentina's starting to open up now because she sees in Caitlin's eyes. You can look at Caitlin's eyes. She's got that frantic look on her face now. You know, frantic, like she's trying to take chances now. That I got to take chances. She's going to pick me apart from the outside. So Caitlin is coming straight in. Valentina's like, okay, now I can open up more because she's giving me more shots. Blood pouring from the left eye. The lead leg is red as hell right now. Okay, Caitlin is trying to figure a way out here, but she can't figure a way. She can't figure a way to fight her from the outside. Good stiff leg kick from Valentina again. Good straight left hand. Misses with the right hand, so she ends it with a leg kick. Or other way around. 1, 2, and then she ends it with a leg kick. Man, her leg is red. Spinning back kick to the head of Caitlin Chookagian. Eats that to the face. Ooh, that hard drop kick. Waterman. Significant strikes, 22-15. I really don't think Caitlin Chookagian landed 15 shots. Ooh, Caitlin tries to throw that kick up. Valentina with the takedown. Second takedown for Valentina. I don't think Caitlin even landed 15 shots, in my opinion. I didn't see her land 15 significant shots in this fight yet, man. 22-15. I didn't see that. Maybe 7, maybe 5, but Caitlin did not land 15 shots. Valentina's been controlling it from the outside. She's been countering every time she steps in. She's been getting respect with the jab too. All right. So Valentina, she's kind of let's see. She's getting pulled in close. She's kind of getting some work in with the left hand to the body and to the head. She's got Caitlin's neck wrapped up here. She's on top. She's in that half guard there. She's in that half guard on top of Caitlin, and she's got Caitlin's head neck wrapped up, and she's working the body with the left hand. And she'll come up, land a good headshot as she wraps her up. Man, she is taking a beating here. You can see the strength, like Caitlin's trying to push her off, but she can't. Okay, now she's in the full guard here. Caitlin trying to get this triangle, but she can't get anything done here. She's trying to get this triangle on Valentina. Valentina's like got her head in close, and she is working. 15 seconds left. Hammer fist to the face of Caitlin Chookagian. This is some gritty, good inside work from Valentina Shevchenko in the close guard of Caitlin Chookagian to end the round. So yeah, end of the round. So that's pretty much 2 dominant rounds for Valentina Shevchenko. Valentina is showing everybody that, look, she's got a ground game as well, but it's the striking, man. The striking is the most effective part of, the stand-up game. I honestly don't think Caitlin landed 15 significant strikes in 2 rounds. I think that maybe, like I said, maybe 5, but it's all Valentina. Side kick to the body, instant replay. Good leg kick to end a 1-2 combination. Look, spinning back kick to the face. Ooh, that made Caitlin spit, boy. Slow-mo. Ooh, Caitlin eats that kick to the face. Wow, she took a beating in that round. These single shots are really doing damage. Caitlin cannot get anything done. So yeah, so far looking at the body language, yeah, damn. Caitlin's absorbed 24 head shots, 14 body shots, and 10 leg kicks. Yeah, she's taking a beating in there. All right, 3rd round here. Okay, Mr. Lee, what's going on? He watching with me. Okay, here we go. Last round. Caitlin trying to put some pressure on. I think she knows it's time to take a chance. Good inside leg kick by Valentina. And good front kick right up the middle. Grazes Caitlin a little bit. Valentina just times another block here. She blocks another kick from Caitlin. Caitlin finally gets a leg kick in. Caitlin does a little feint. She always does this little feint. I gotta go back here. Like, why she always do this little like scissor feint? And it doesn't help because every time she does it, Valentina catches her. She does this little like double kick switch kick thing with her leg, and then boom, Valentina catches that right kick, trips, and gets the takedown. So Valentina is on top again in this side control here, and she is landing big shots. Elbow. Ooh, Caitlyn's eating elbow. She's smothering Caitlyn now. That was all Caitlyn's fault. Ooh, Caitlyn's stuck in this position here. She's got Caitlyn's arm locked in a triangle. She is beating Caitlyn down here. Caitlyn trying to get out. Ooh, ground and pound. Big series of shots. 7-8. That's it. The referee stops it. It's like 7-8 unanswered blows. And that is it. Valentina destroys her in the third round. And I think the fight would have went on more. You know, Valentina probably would have fought at a more controlled pace. But like I said, Caitlyn, she threw out this like telegraph weak kick. You know, like this little double kick she does. Like this little double kick where her feet don't even leave the ground, but she does like a little switch kick with her feet. And then the right leg comes up and Valentina just catches it every time. She caught it in the first round. She catches it, gets the trip and the takedown. Boom, she's in that side control. She secures that left arm up in a triangle, and she just hammers away. You know, so Valentina really does have a good way of making you pay for your mistakes here. You know, some fighters, they'll let it go when they drop your hand, but you know, or you throw a BS kick out. But as soon as Valentina sees that mistake, boom, she's on it. You know, she's trying to rip your head off here. So here, third round replay. Caitlyn Chookagian throws that little right kick to the body, and then she tries to jump on Val. Valentina trip, takedown, lands hard on Caitlyn's back. Side control, she locks that left arm up. Hammer fist. Ground and pound. Ooh, elbow to the face. Caitlyn is lost in the mix there. She's trying to like escape by, you know, trying to roll, but Valentina's putting too much pressure on the upper body here. That's it. So yeah, Dominic, yeah, third round, yeah, no contest at all, Mr. Lee. So yeah, and let's see, that's it. Pause this real quick. Let's look at these stats here. I got stats up here. I don't think so. Either way, we know who got beat down there. All right, so what can we take from that fight? You know, as far as, I know we can't really take much as far as what she can do to beat Jessica Andrade. I know that, but what she can kind of, because you know, physically they're two different fighters, right? They're two different fighters. But when we want to talk about what the type of intimidation she put in her opponent, and the type of pace she can set in the fight is very important. You know, Valentina was able to set a nice pace in this fight that was comfortable for her. Will she be able to do that with Jessica Andrade? I don't know. We'll see. You know, I think Jessica Andrade is a little bit more ignorant to some of the things that she does, you know, which is, you know, it can be ignorance is bliss, like they say. You know, some of the things that Jessica Andrade doesn't do, or she's not really hip to, she leaves herself open. At the same time, she won't really be in fear of it, the same way Caitlyn Chookagian was. You know, Caitlyn respected Valentina way too much. That's why she never really got any good jabs or any front kicks off. She was never able to use her reach. You know, she was never able to use those long legs in this fight. She was so keen on being, I won't even say defensive minded, because I think a fighter with good defense will still have an ability to counter. You know, a defensive fighter looks for counters and openings, but in this fight, Caitlyn was more on survival mode, if that makes sense. You know, there was never a moment in this fight where Caitlyn was looking for the openings from Val. You know, she was never looking for Valentina's hands to drop or looking for body kicks. She was just too far on the outside in this fight. So yeah, it was good. Like I said, it was a good fight, good showcase of good timing and combinations from Valentina. And that's what we do. Like I'm saying, combinations are going to be important taking on somebody like Jessica Andrade, because, you know, you got to get the respect. You know, one single shot here and there, Jessica Andrade's going to walk through, but you got to get the respect from her. You know, you got to pump the left hand out, rock her, and stop a fighter like Jessica Andrade. But going back to the body language thing, I think you could see that Valentina had Caitlin frantic in that second round. You know, after she started kind of falling behind and getting pieced up on the outside, it was in Caitlin Chookagian's eyes like, you know, I got to catch up. I got to do something. You know, I got to start to put pressure on and do something in there. So I think most of her game plan was kind of out the door because she put that panic in her. You know, Valentina was able to put that panic in her with just controlled rhythm of fighting the way Valentina can set. You know, 1-2, leg kick, here and there. All the while, Valentina's just standing in the center of the octagon, always ready to strike. Caitlin's moving around. You know, so that's one of the things we can definitely look at there. She can really put intimidation in you, which, you know, Jessica Andrade can do. You know, both fighters can put intimidation in 2 different ways. I think for Valentina, it's more so the element of surprise, and you're waiting for it. You know, it's like you're waiting for that bomb to drop. You know, whereas Jessica Andrade, when she comes at you, you are just wondering how hard that bomb is going to hit already, because you can see it coming at you. You know. Let's see. Mr. Lee says safe. Yeah, so let's jump to the next fight here on which of course is Jessica Andrade and Caitlin Chookagian, which ain't gonna take much of our time, right? Ain't gonna take much time at all. Let me see, is it on here? Or do I gotta go to, I gotta go to Fight Pass, don't I? Hold on. No, not Fight Pass. Maybe I gotta go to, oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. Wait a minute now. See, this is the thing with this is the problem with UFC Fight Pass. You click on a fight, it takes you back to the home page, man. I don't get this, man. Hold on. We'll get it here in a second. Hold on, y'all. So what were y'all thoughts on that fight? You know, what did you take from the Caitlin Valentina fight that Valentina is going to take into the Jessica Andrade fight? Yeah, let me go to ESPN Plus, man. Hold on. I mean, in this fight though, I do feel like we will need to see Valentina be a little bit more active here and there with the jab. I know she probably wouldn't want to stick it out too much because you leave yourself open. You know, Jessica Andrade can get her hands on you. You know, I think there will be moments where she will have to double and triple it, and you know, just keep doing like she does in her combinations with the leg kick. You know, you gotta end those combinations with the leg kick, because if the first 2 punches miss, the guaranteed shot majority of the time will be that lead leg kick. Okay, hold on, y'all. I think let me pull the fight up here. Hang on. Let's see, y'all. So we are gonna get this thing going here in a minute. All right. Yeah, so keeping the fight in the center of the octagon, that's going to be a big part of this thing for Valentina. You know, I think she's hold on. Fight night. Let's see, ESPN Plus. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, here we go, yo. So next fight. But yeah, Valentina, her ability to just control the fight, you know, without throwing a lot of punches at times is that's incredible too. You know, you got to be able to have that mind control on fighters and just that body language. Like, I'm about to hit you. I'm about to hit you, you know, and this shot that I'm gonna hit you with is no joke. You know what I mean? You got to have that ability to do that if you're not pumping shots out, and that's how Valentina's always positioned herself. That's why we're talking about body language with Valentina. It is something that puts fear in these fighters because the way she's always set the strike, they kind of overthink it. They don't know how to get in there. Like, Caitlin's constantly moving, you know, Caitlin's constantly moving side to side in this fight because she sees that poise, you know, that poise and that moment where Valentina's like she's always ready to strike. So Caitlin's constantly moving, you know. So Valentina counters that and says, okay, I got her right where I want her. She's constantly moving. I know everything she throws and gonna have power on it, and I can knock her off balance. And she's never on balance to throw anything. So boom, here, let me establish this leg kick. 1-2 leg kick, straight left hand down the pipe, you know. So by the time she beats her up, when she does try to come in, I can just take her down. See, getting takedowns, people think you just got to be a really great grappler to continue to take people down. But I'm like, nah, man, like, you can take these fighters down if you have good striking. You know, good striking will get you a takedown. That's the importance of striking. Okay, Mr. Lee said Chookagian didn't change anything. She stayed safe. Right. Yeah, she just stayed safe the whole fight. No counter and no. In the Flash Arena. Now let's. Ooh, let me turn that sound down. All right, here we go, y'all. Watch along. Same with this fight. So here we go. Caitlin Chookagian versus Jessica Andrade. Tail of the tape. Tail of the tape. Caitlin Chookagian still 31. Taking some big fights at 31, ain't she? All right. Jessica Andrade is 29. 5'9". Caitlin Chookagian. Damn. 5'1.5". Wow. She got that 7.5-inch height advantage over Jessica Andrade. They both weigh in at 126. She's got the 6-inch reach advantage. 6-inch reach advantage and 8-inch height advantage. Wow. 7.5 inch. Yeah. Damn. 7.5-inch height advantage, 6-inch reach advantage. Before we get started, hold on. If something just isn't working for Andrade, she'll change her style. I kind of agree with that. I think Jessica's a little bit more one-dimensional with it. She's not really technical with it, but I can kind of see where you're coming from with that. Because she gets the wins. Yeah, I will agree with that. Yeah. All right, let's see. Tailor the tape. Let this play through. I mean, Jessica's one of those fighters that prove, look, height and reach don't mean a damn thing in a fight against me, you know. So we know that height and reach is not going to matter in the Valentina fight. It's going to come down to skill and you know, just overall skill and fire in there. Can Valentina tame that relentlessness and that fierceness in Valentina? I mean, in Jessica Andrade. We'll see. Okay, so here we go. Bruce Buffer. Caitlin 14-3 now. She's a #1 contender. And Jessica Andrade making her flyweight debut, as y'all know. 20-8. 20-8. You know, great resume. And just to remind y'all, what was the fight date on this thing? Let's see. Hold on here, y'all. Bruce Buffer's still doing his thing, so we'll get started here in a minute. All right. Yeah, original date, October 17th. October 17th last year. I thought Caitlin was gonna win this fight, man. You know, I honestly picked her to win this fight, man. So all right, here we go. Round 1. like there's any other rounds, right? All right, here we go. They touching gloves. Round 1. See again here, Caitlin already. I just saw something different. Like Caitlin, the round open here, and you know she was coming to Jessica. To me, I would have kept the center of the. I'm not trying to sound like some type of troll or anything. Like, oh, I would have did this, I would have did that. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, right away, Caitlin came after Jessica. Where I would have just said, okay, Caitlin, stay in the center of the octagon, establish pumping that jab out. Pump the jab out, 6-inch height event. Speed. You got to use speed. So let's start again here. Caitlin's coming out. Doesn't even pump a strong jab out. Jessica Andrade tries for the left hooks because she's already in the pocket. See, Jessica Andrade, if you would have stuck that jab out right away, Jessica wouldn't even try for the double left hook right there. Don't go in the pocket with a shorter, dangerous fighter. Like short, compact fighter who hooks, you want to keep them on the outside as much as possible. Now Jessica is chasing her. Caitlin's on the outside, pumping the jab out. Not strong enough though. Not a very strong jab. Ooh, Jessica Andrade punches her way in, and she is clenched up. She's got one underhook. She's pressing Caitlin to the cage here. See, that's the difference between her and what Joanna was able to do. Joanna used that jab right away. Good circling, leg kick, jab and leg kick. See, this shouldn't even be happening right here. Jessica's already closed the distance, and boom, body lock, swings Caitlin off the fence and got Caitlin with the takedown. Caitlin's on the back now, so this is where Caitlin shouldn't be. Tall, long fighter like her, she shouldn't even been here. She's got Jessica Andrade in a closed guard. She's trying to climb up with that triangle. Oh, Jessica picks her up, tries to slam her while she's in the guard. Jessica Andrade working the body. Little body shots from Jessica Andrade. Caitlin's trying to climb higher and higher. Up. Caitlin's trying to secure that arm bar. She's not going to get it. Jessica slides out. Jessica stands back up. All right, Jessica's standing. Caitlin's on her back. Now Jessica's kicking her in the butt with those shots. Caitlin's back up. And she's in a clinch once again. She lands a knee. She has both underhooks on Jessica, and she reverses it. Jessica's back to the fence. See, right here, all of this in clinch fighting and pocket fighting is not where she wants to be or should be in the first round. She needs to elbow her way out. Elbow her way out. Take head control, elbow her way out, and break. So now Jessica Andrade actually breaks. All right, Caitlin doing a lot of feints, and she's stepping into the power zone here. She needs to extend that jab. Ooh, that was a powerful leg kick, boy. She dropped Caitlin right there. Let's go back. Hold on, y'all. 250. We're going back to 250. Caitlin misses with 1-2. Boom, hard leg kick by Jessica Andrade. That hard kick to the lead leg, and Caitlin falls, boy. Let me go back and look at that again, y'all. She falls hard from that leg kick. I forgot about that. Boom, leg kick to the thigh. Caitlin falls. Jessica's power here was crazy, man. Ooh, hard inside leg kick from Jessica here. Hard leg kick from Jessica. Where are the leg kicks from Caitlin here, man? Where's the leg kicks and the jabs? Ooh, this little faint Superman punch from Caitlin. She could have got counter. So Caitlin's backing Jessica up, but she's in her power zone. Good knees in the clinch from Caitlin. I will say that. Jessica's powerhousing her to the fence. Caitlin's back to the fence. Man, this little girl is pushing her to the fence, boy. Caitlin not working enough here on the inside. She's letting Jessica hit her with the inner thigh here. Jessica's hitting the body. Good knees to the thigh, inner thigh, to the body. She's getting the foot stomp in. Hard body shots from Jessica. All right, Caitlin here. We're at the 140 mark. Good front kick from Caitlin, but Caitlin, good knee from Caitlin. Good knee from Caitlin as Jessica steps in. Now somebody like Valentina would capitalize on that. I can see Valentina doing some good work with that. Hard leg kick from Jessica again. That leg is, ooh, that leg looks like it's taking some damage. No jabs, not enough. What is this little back fist? Caitlin threw out this little back slap. What was that? She threw this little back slap out at 113. That's not effective. She ain't pumping no type of jab out here. That's not steady enough. Good jab there. Finally, a good double jab from Caitlin. Good right hand from Caitlin. But she's still not fully fighting on, at her height. Jessica Andrade punches her way in again. No angles. She punches her way in, and she's got that leg. She's got that inner thigh of Caitlin. Caitlin trying to push the head down, and she picks Caitlin up, slams her right on her back. And she is hammer fisting and forearms to Caitlin. She's trying to get that side control. Caitlin's fighting her way back up. Caitlin pops back up, has an underhook here, and she has Jessica's back to the fence. But Jessica has full control, in my opinion, here. Yeah, Jessica's got that headlock, too. 20 seconds left, y'all. All right. Jessica Andrade is really just muscling her now off the back. Boom, body shot. And there you go, 10 seconds left. All right, here you go, body shot at 13 minutes. As they break, body shot, hard hook to the body. Caitlin grimace, she walks away, turns around, tries to fight her way out. Ooh, eats another body shot to the same place. And that's it. That was it. Let's go back to that real quick, y'all. So she eats that body shot. She tries to walk away, and she probably could have fought her way off, but she ate another one to the same place, and that second one dropped her hard. And the referee steps in, and she tries to bounce back up, but I was like, nah, that was it. Yeah, so sometimes you got to watch these fight a little bit close. I thought this round was competitive last time around, but watching it now, with less adrenaline and everything, it was pretty dominant by Jessica Andrade. Let's be real. Jessica Andrade was landing some nice leg kicks in this fight. She dropped her with a leg kick. She punched her way into this inside the reach. She closed the reach. It was a mixture of two things here. Caitlin Chookagian gave up her reach. At the same time, Jessica Andrade was able to get inside the reach because there was no jab established. If anything, Jessica Andrade established a hook and a leg kick here. I'm looking at Jessica Andrade's body here too, man. She looks like a little powerhouse. She is strong as hell, man. She is strong as hell. I think that I remember that leg kick now. The leg kick that I seen that dropped her lets me put in my mind that the power here is going to be different than 115. I think her power here is more so a game changer, man. Let's go back and watch the round. It was only one round, so hang on. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat. All right, let's go back up here. Okay, Robert Henry, what's going on? Robert said Chookagian had all those advantages in height and reach and barely factored in. None of that, man. Yeah, you're right. Height, reach. You were born with this stuff to just destroy these girls with boxing from the outside, and you had none of that, man. Mr. Lee, all that reach with nothing behind it. She looked frozen. Exactly. Yeah, let's look at the body language, man. Like, I think she did, like you said, she was just kind of frozen on trying to not necessarily work in there, but it's hard to describe. Like, Caitlin was meeting her in the center and trying to put pressure on her instead of trying to fight tall. Like, she wasn't fighting tall, not at all. She was not fighting her height. She was stepping into the pocket where Jessica Andrade had no problem reaching her with the hook and clinching with her. It should have been all jab and leg kick in all angles. As somebody that, as a fighter, that she practiced boxing, I expected better from her. Caitlin just doesn't throw enough effective strikes with authority. No, she don't, man. She just did not. when Jessica hit Chookagian with that shot in the bread basket so hard, that whole bread basket fell completely out of frame. It dropped, man. Her bread basket, her low fell everywhere, man. Like the low fell out, and then she followed up with the second shot, and that was it, man. V Kendra, what's going on? V Kendra said Andrade looks a little chubby. I don't think so. She didn't look chubby, man. She looked muscular. I mean, if you look at her thighs and you look at her upper body and you see her abs, she looked pretty solid in here. Jessica Andrade looks solid at 125. That's why I was saying this. Not at all really chubby in my opinion. Yeah, let's go back and watch this round again, y'all. This was one round, so we can do that. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think she looked chubby. I mean, what about y'all? Y'all think she looked chubby? Looks solid, man. Jessica took Chookagian down when Chookagian had underhooks. Yeah, she did. Yeah, yes, I think she was more cut at 115 because yeah, that's a harsher weight cut. You know, that's going to lean her out more. Marcus Bell, what's going on? Yeah, you know, at 115 she will look more ripped because you know you cutting down. You're in that that more so ripped lean weight class instead of like 125, 135. You can have more meat on you, but you can still be muscular. Yeah, she had more abs in because yeah, you know you're a lot leaner at 115, but here she still had abs. And her thighs look more muscular too. Yeah, let's watch this round one more time and just look at what's going down, man. Hold on. And let's study that physique as well. Like the physical strength, y'all. All right, let's see. So look at this. Right away, like I said, it's opening 10 seconds. Caitlin is backing Jessica Andrade up, and she's stepping into the zone. Like she's stepping into her zone instead of trying to make Jessica Andrade come into her zone. You know, you need to let her come into your zone so you can stick the jab out and fully get your reach off and never let her come in there. But you come in there and boom, she tries for 2 hooks. Thankfully, she missed. You know, Andrade missed those 2 hooks. Jessica Andrade, nice little head movement from Jessica here. She seems a little, she's blocking some jabs too. She's parrying a little bit more, and she's walking her down. And boom, she's in there in the clinch. She takes it to the, you know, the taller, longer fighter here, man. So she's got her clinched up, got an underhook. Caitlin just needs to break here. Caitlin needs to control that head. But it's hard to control the head of somebody who's like 8 inches shorter. You know, their head comes up to your chest. So she just made a mistake and boom, she had to eat it. Jessica Andrade, you know, takes that body and tosses her. And I like what Jessica Andrade is doing when they're on the ground. She's stabbing her to the body with that left hand and right hand. She's just really, yeah, look, right hands to the body, right hands to the body, right hands to the body. Jessica's just simply breaking her down. So what she's doing here is very effective. It's very effective. I like what she's doing. Caitlin, on the other hand, she's just not fighting like a tall fighter here, you know. That's her downfall. She's not fighting like a tall, effective fighter, you know, a fighter with effective strikes. Even if you factor the height out, you know, she's just not effective here. She landed some good knees in the clinch and a good knee here and there to the head, where I think if Valentina does that, she may stop Jessica Andrade with knees to the head because she's more committed to him. Yeah, see, I'm looking at Jessica. She looks just muscle thick. You know, she's like thick with muscle here. She's not really flabby. You know, her core looks good. You know, it's not like rolls hanging off or anything. Okay, here we go. Wow, I can't believe. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. let's talk about that head movement, man. Jessica was slipping some punches here, y'all. Jessica was slipping some punches, man. Look, hold on here. Oh yeah, I'm going back to, let's start at 252. All right, 252. Jessica throws out. I mean, at 252, Caitlin throws out a double jab in the right hand, and she misses. How are you gonna miss? And you got that reach, and she slips them at an angle. Jessica slips these punches at an angle and throws a hard leg kick and drops Caitlin Chookagian. So let's be honest. Ooh, good kick to the thigh. She catches a front kick. She knocks another front kick away. Let's be honest. Jessica is really looking like a flyweight here. You know, not just her build, but the way she's able to handle the strength here. Of course, when you get into the lanes of like the Jennifer Mayas, it might look a little bit more interesting. You know, when she fights like the Jennifer Mayas and the Lauren Murphys, it's going to look interesting. Because you got to think, yeah, Caitlin's more of an outside point fighter. So this type of fight is not what she really wants. You know, she's not a gritty fighter like this. Jessica Andrade is really focused on the body too. When you go back here, when you go back and look at this fight, she's really focused on the body. Like, I wonder how Caitlin's body was feeling. She's really cracking her. Nice slip from Jessica Andrade. She kind of rolled her head there. That's not bad. Caitlin lands a front kick to the body there. She needs to really attack the lead leg of Jessica. She's not attacked the lead leg. Jessica's attacking the lead leg. And Jessica's actually like knocking a lot of punches and parrying a lot of shots. She's blocking punches with it. Hold on, y'all. Now, Jessica is showing me some things here. That's why I like going back and watching fights, y'all, because not Caitlin, but Jessica is showing me some nice stuff here that I miss sometimes. You know, the round is so quick, we don't go back and look. You know, we forget to see certain things, so. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at the chat. V. Kendra said, Chookagian looks frantic again. She tried to bully, but it didn't work. Yeah. Andrade used different tactics all in the same round. She mixes it up to her benefit. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, man. I see that. Like, let's go back to 122 here. I'm going back to 122. Caitlin misses with the 1-2 because Andrade pulls back and moves her head. And now Jessica is actually fighting at a distance. Jessica, she blocks a punch and she sticks a right hand to the body. So she had a nice game plan. She's really working the body. It wasn't no lucky shot to the body. She's slowly breaking her body down. So Jessica Andrade, she slaps a punch away, boom, sticks it to the right hand to the body. Go to the 113 mark. That is nice work. Blocks a punch, blocks it, sticks her with the right uppercut to the body. Jessica Andrade is landing body shots. Good double jab from Caitlin. See, Caitlin is landing these double jabs, but not enough pop. Another hard right hand to the body from Jessica Andrade. Damn, she swings for the fences with it. Here it goes. Boom, right hand to the body, left hook to the head. Okay. There's a punch. Let's stop here. I think we're reaching a breakthrough with Jessica Andrade. Her one-dimensionality is about out the door. If she can continue to do this type of work. All right. It's really nice work in here. I'm looking at, man. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. You know, that's how much of a fight nerd I am. I had to pause the fight just to talk to y'all. I'm impressed, man, after one round here. Like, Jessica, okay, let's go back to this combination here. I'm going back to 103. Here it goes. Right hand to the body, left hook to the head, straight right hand to the head, and she has a clinch on Caitlin. So 3 hard punches, and she's on the inside. She lands all 3 of them, and she's got that inner thigh, she's got that leg, and boom, she slams Caitlin. And she got the slam off of punches. So I'm impressed here. I'm impressed with Jessica Andrade, not just bull rushing in, but fighting behind a good offense. V. Kendra said, looks so weird that Jessica fought on the outside. It is. It's like weird, man. Like V. Kendra, like she's fighting on the outside here. She is actually doing better at mid-range. You think Caitlin would do better from the outside and mid-range, but it's Jessica Andrade that is, she's, hold on here, let me pause this. Jessica Andrade is the one that's slapping punches and parrying punches away, and then she's stabbing to the body. Like she slapped the punch away, stuck the right hook, right uppercut to the body, and that backs Caitlin up. She's constantly keeping Caitlin on the move here too, with a lot of movement. That's the difference between how Valentina did it more so because Valentina was just always like a rattlesnake ready to strike. You know, if you ever watch a dog try to find the opening on a rattlesnake, like Caitlin's like the dog, you know, she's constantly moving, trying to find the opening, but the rattlesnake is constantly like following it with, you know, just keeping his eyes on it. Where Jessica Andrade, she's like a pit bull, you know, she's keeping this little dog on the move with attacks from everywhere, you know. So they both had Caitlin in a frantic state in their different ways. And who's going to be more effective when they come together? That's the question, y'all. What do y'all think, man? Will it be who's gonna establish their type of relentlessness in this Valentina Jessica fight, man? For real. Because Caitlin is more. I won't lie. Caitlin landed more shots in this fight. She was able to land a few shots here and there, good knees in the clinch. But still, it left her open to a much more powerful fighter, and she got broken down to the body. Like this body knockout, it wasn't a lucky punch. It just wasn't one. It was an accumulation, you know. And I think a lot of us kind of missed that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I seen a few shots land in the first fight, but I thought Caitlin was rolling off of these shots more so. But now that I look at it, no, like Jessica Andrade is really stabbing her to the body. Even whenever she took her down, you know, she's throwing left hands and right hands to the body. She's fighting at a mid-range to the body. And then, you know, that's all it took, you know, to end the round was 1-2 more big body shots. So the growth here is nice. It's nice that what we seen here in the rematch with Rose Namajunas, there is growth there. But I don't know if it's enough growth in a couple of fights or a couple of camps as well, a couple of sparring sessions to beat a fighter like Valentina Shevchenko, who's been doing it for years, you know, who's been doing this thing for years. So yeah, she fought well, you know, no head hunting because she knew the head was too high. So let's hunt for the body. Yeah, Jessica Andrade was pretty hard in this one as far as her physique, you know, pretty hard. I mean, I think 125 is good for her. Comment section. Andrade is not as predictable and uncalculated as we accused her in the past. She's starting to show a method to her madness. I'm telling you, man, that's why it was important to go back and look at this stuff. Like, she had to get her wins, you know, had to get these wins as of lately due to some type of evolution. You know, some type of evolution in her had to be present in order to get these wins, you know. And let's be honest, man. I mean, Robert, I know you're a Rose fan, but if the rubber match happens, the rubber match between Jessica Andrade and Rose, depending on what happens with Weili Rose, is gonna look more in favor of Andrade. You know, it might look more in favor. It might be another 50-50 thing. 50-50 in my opinion. But to the masses, they're going to be like, oh, Jessica's got this. Yeah, V. Kendra. I don't know if it will be a fight that Jessica can win, but I think it'll be some competitive moments in there. I think, you know, styles make fights, like you say, and I think that, you know, Valentina has this style to control a Jessica Andrade, you know, just from the outside looking in. But it's these little it's these little changes in Jessica Andrade's arsenal that make her impressive. Like, imagine if she can offset Valentina's feet. That's what you got to do. Valentina's more flat-footed, always ready to strike. If she can take Valentina's, stationary foot stance away, if she can take away her balance and her ability to keep, what's the word I'm looking for? Grounded. She's so grounded when she throws her shots. If she can take that ability away, it might be a tough fight. It'll be a tough fight. That's if she can do that. And if she can do that, then she can get into the body. And as of lately, Jessica Andrade's, her foundation attack, the leg kicks, the body, is very effective. It was effective on Rose in the first and the second fight. It was effective on Caitlin. It's probably been, it's been effective throughout a lot of her fights. But it's just that she gets too slam happy sometimes. She gets too relentless. She lets the dog take over too much. C. Whaley, I think, has more of a control dog in her, V. Kendra said, looked like Caitlin tried to throw with more authority to hurt Jessica. It looked like Jessica cut the octagon off a little. Yeah, she definitely, I think she tried to throw with authority a little too late, and I think her technique at throwing with authority was just, it wasn't smart. Not Valentina, but Joanna, when she used the jab on Jessica Andrade, it was like, it was just like clockwork. Every time she would step to the side, boom, boom, and she would still have her full on reach. Then she would end it with a leg kick. See, Caitlin's not really a hard thumper, so Caitlin should have let Jessica Andrade come to her. When a fighter's coming at you, and then you throw the straight jab, you don't have to throw with as much power because they're gonna bring half of that impact with them. Jessica Andrade is gonna bring part of that force because she's storming in. So when she's storming in, you don't have to throw that much pressure. You don't have to throw it with that much power because she's gonna add power to it. And then you can go about your angles again, and reset. I have a feeling Valentina will not engage with Jessica. Valentina better not go for a lazy takedown. It wouldn't be wise to engage with Jessica. Not just 125 pounds. Jessica. Let's be honest. Let's say you just got to keep it standing. Not at all. It wouldn't be a smart idea to engage with Jessica. Definitely wasn't smart for Caitlin. That's why I was like, Caitlin, where's this 8-inch height advantage and 6-inch reach advantage? Why are you not using this stuff? But yeah, those were just two fights I want to go back and watch with y'all, live, like I said, round by round, and just kind of take away what they were able to do to their opponent, a common opponent, as far as like mental breakdown. I think Valentina's is much more torture because, you kind of have to wait. You have to wait, and you have to wait because she's more of a puzzle that you have to figure out. Like the puzzle you're trying to crack is cracking back. She's a puzzle that you're trying to solve, but it's constantly hitting you back. Jessica Andrade, more what to expect. She's gonna come in guns blazing, and I think that somebody like Caitlin Chookagian, you can see the fear, or I won't say the full-on fear, but just like the frantic panic in her in that fight because it went more rounds. Because again, it's calculated from Valentina. So yeah, man, with that, I think I will do my breakdown prediction. I'm gonna try to drop that thing this weekend if I have time. If not this weekend, next week on this fight, and then I gotta drop the Whaley Rose. I gotta drop the Whaley Rose prediction. Yeah, either this weekend or next week as well. But yeah, man. What else we got going on? I mean, before I go, what else do I want to talk about real quick? Let's see. Because I'm gonna close this one out here in a minute. Gotta go do some things. I'll stay on for like another 5 minutes. Yeah, my final thoughts though, like I said, it's not at all to say, okay, whoever beat this fighter the best is gonna win. I mean, we can kind of judge it more off a mental thing. As I was just saying, like I wanted to see what mental intimidation did these fighters pull out of Chookagian and their common opponent. You know? Hill versus Ebos, D. Kendra. Yeah, I heard about that. That's gonna be a good fight. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna lean. I don't know. Hold on, let me before I say it. Hill Ebos. I was gonna say I'm kind of leaning towards Hill, but I don't know. Angela Hill just I don't think her ground game is going to be effective enough against a fighter like her takedown defense. Excuse me. I don't know if she has the takedown defense to deal with Amanda Ebos, you know. And she ain't got the power. She ain't got the power like Marina Rodriguez to knock her out either. So, oh man, this gonna be a good fight. That's all I can say for right now, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I think I see Ebos being a little bit more cautious and respectful of the stand-up with Angela Hill. Angela Hill, I'm kind of worried about how she'll look in the third round because, you know, Ebos is going to be putting back pressure on her. Ebos has a little bit more sting to her shots. So, yeah, let's see. Lolita said, what about Usman Masvidal? What do you think? I think I don't really care about this rematch, but I think Usman's going to do the same thing he did in the first fight. I think it might be a little bit more dominant, a little bit more pain brought on Masvidal. I see Masvidal doing a little bit more damage here. Excuse me, I see Usman doing a little bit more damage on Masvidal. Yeah, I don't know. He might perform better with the crowd. I don't know. I'm still going to lean towards Usman here because I think he's just way too strong. You know, Masvidal last time out, he can't really use that excuse that he didn't have a training camp. I mean, you wanted it. Before he took the fight, he said that he trains all the time, so he's always ready. You know, he said he's always in that stay ready mind. Physically, he's always mentally ready and physically ready was his thing before the fight. Now, when he lost, the story changed, right? So, I think it's going to be the same outcome, a little bit worse. You know, take a little bit more of a beating. Yeah, Angela Hill, if it goes to the cards, man, I'm thinking Angela Hill's gonna lose. You know, just because if it's close, you know, it's hard for her to win on the judge's scorecard. You know, let's be honest. If the fight isn't close, Ebos, if the fight is close, I see what you're doing there. you got Ebos, right? Yeah, same result as the first fight. You know, maybe punish Masvidal a little bit more. Yep, I think you're gonna see him. You know, try to strike a little bit more and do some damage. Yeah, Burns did hurt Usman bad in that fight, boy. But Usman, he gathered himself and came back. That was crazy how he came back, boy. When he came back from that, I was like, wow. I mean, you could see in his body, he was seeing stars, boy. But he came back hard, yo. But we'll see. We'll see, though. I mean, I like Rose and Whaley. I'm a fan of both fighters here. I'm a fan of the fight first. I'm a fan of the fight game, but I'm a fan of both of these ladies. So, it's tough, man. And that's coming from a diehard. I'm gonna say diehard Rose fan, but a day one. I've been a fan of Rose since day one. I've been a fan of Rose since Invicta. Since she hit the game when she was like 17, 18, whatever, since the Tough House, since the beginning of her career, but I got to be honest, it's not going to be an easy fight. I'm not just going to go in here blind and say Rose is going to blow Whaley out, because that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm a fan of Rose even when she fought Carla, but I knew that I picked Carla to win that time. I picked Carla to win that time. I said, Carla's going to win. I like Rose, but Carla's going to win this fight. And she did. It's going to be a good fight, though. I ain't giving you my pick yet. I will this weekend or next week, though. Yeah, Burns made a mistake by laying on the floor in that fight. Yeah. And then he just started eating jab after jab. I was like, wow, okay. Yeah. This guy ain't winning. Masvidal broke Usman's nose last time. Did he? Damn. I gotta give me more credit for that fight then, because he just like weathered the storm and beat him down, man. And like I said, when I did I don't know if y'all got a chance to see my live round by round where I did Tecia Torres and Rose Namajunas in that rematch. I think Tecia Torres won that fight. I think Tecia Torres beat Rose Namajunas both times. I'm a fan of both of them. I won't lie. I'm a fan of Rose and Tecia. But being unbiased on both sides, I'm just saying, like, we watched that fight the other night together, and I think a few people said that they felt like Tecia Torres won that fight, which she did. I think Tecia did enough to win the first round and the third round? Yeah. But, they gave the decision to Rose. I don't think she did enough to win that second fight with Tecia. And it came down to pressure. V. Kendrick came down to the pressure. Tecia put on a lot of pressure in that fight. A lot of speed and combinations at times. And it was the pressure. Rangy fighters, Rose has more of a relaxed pace at, when you have range, like Joanna. Joanna doesn't want to be taken down. She wants to fight on her feet. So if you fight on your feet, that's going to become more of a boxing match or a striking match for both Rose and Joanna. So that fight favored Rose more so. Robert said we ain't talking about that fight right now. Oh, my bad. We ain't talking about that right now. I'm sorry, man. I'm just being honest. Robot Chicken, what's going on? He said Zhang is the future. Look, Zhang is a good fighter. That's what I'm saying. I respect them both, man. There's no trash talking between these fighters. It's just it's made the best man, made the best woman win. V. Kendra said you should cover the second Joanna versus Rose fight. Yeah, that was a classic fight. I love that fight. That was a classic. And Jessica versus Claudia fight. Okay. Robert still wants me to cover that Joanna and Wei Lee fight. Okay, I gotta add that to the list. Well, fight night's right around the corner. All right, I'm gonna probably do those 3 fights. Yeah, we're gonna do a little marathon. I guess we're gonna do a little marathon this Friday coming. All right, we're gonna do Whaley Rose. No. Excuse me. We'll do Whaley Joanna on Friday, and then we'll do the second Joanna and Rose fight, and then we'll do Jessica Andrade versus Claudia. That was a good fight. I thought Claudia would have won that, but Claudia really fought bad in that fight. Like, Claudia fought with no IQ whatsoever, man. Like, I was calling her. Oh man, I ain't even gonna start. But Claudia should have won that Andrade fight. She had the better striking, in my opinion, but she just fell into a muscle for muscle type fight with Jessica Andrade, and got pulverized. So yeah, those are good calls. Yeah, good classic fights. Joanna and Rose. That second fight was good, and yeah, I love that Jessica Andrade Claudia fight, even if she did piss me off. But a lot of people think the second fight was close. It was close. It was. I gave Rose the edge in that fight, but it was close. They were going at it in that one. It was close. Yeah. I don't know, Lolita. I don't see Hill getting killed in a Ebos fight. It all depends on what Ebos shows up. If Ebos shows up gun shy, then it'll be close. Oh, what do I think about Vittori versus Holland? I'm going with Holland. I don't know. It's gonna be close. So I'm kind of looking at Holland in that fight. I mean, who do you think though? I mean, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna tune in on that one, man, because it's gonna be a close call for me. I know some people are picking Marvin to win that fight. That's a big boy though. Kevin Holland's like what, 6'3"? I'm leaning towards Kevin Holland in that fight. I'm gonna lean towards him by a decision in that one. That's just me. Shoot, I know people forget Kevin Holland. He stopped Joaquin Buckley a while back too. Colton, what's going on? Colton said Claudia hinted at Andrade, being juiced. Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard that interview. I remember that. But I don't know, man. Like they say, everybody is. He's good. Yeah, he jokes a lot, man. But I think he's still a decent fighter. That's weird. Let's see. She was like, no girl should be that strong at 115. Yeah, she should. Yeah, she did say that. Damn, Lolita's saying it, boy. She said Claudia don't need to be talking. I mean, I ain't even, yeah, like, I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, that's not really something, neither one of them should be beefing about. I'm gonna just put it that way. Like, that shouldn't even be called out because, I've heard things, what I'm saying, like, around the way about both fighters. So, and, it's not something she should just bring up like that. Like, don't bring up things like that might fall back on you. So, that's all I'm gonna say on that. Marcus said, I wonder what a Claudia who's in shape shape would look like. I haven't seen that, and I haven't seen it in like 5-6 years, Marcus. I haven't seen it since the first Joanna fight. I mean, you know what? I haven't seen it in that long, man. I mean, if anything, that's what I agree with Robert. Like, I don't know anything about the juicing. Like I said, I try not to put that on anybody, but I do know that Claudia's being lazy. I mean, it's showing in the performances. You got gift decisions against Angela Hill and Carla Esparza. That part is true. You're not really changing. You're not leaving your comfort zone. Yeah, Kevin Holland and Marvin Vittori. I could see it going either way, but I'm gonna go with Kevin. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kevin Holland in this fight. I want to see what welterweight looks like on him. Yeah, who else is on this card? Let's see. Yeah, hold on, y'all. So, oh man, yeah. Don't forget, y'all, this main card starts at 3 p.m. on ABC, okay? Which means I think we can watch it on ESPN Plus. So I think I'll be able to watch on ESPN Plus. But yeah, the main card starts at 3 p.m., y'all. And there's a lot of fights. So the preliminary card starts at noon on Saturday, just so y'all know. And we have, let's see how many fights. We have 3, 6, 9 fights on the preliminaries. Then we have 3, 6. We have a total of 15 fights. Yeah, we got 15 fights coming up this Saturday, y'all. Preliminary start at 12 noon, and then 3 p.m. is the main card. If y'all are just, I'm gonna try to watch. I'm watching all of them now because I'm gonna start covering more men's fights over here too. So if we're looking for women's fights, though, I'm definitely targeting Norma Dumont, Aaron Blanchfield, and the main card I'm going to be looking at Nina Ansaroff versus Mackenzie Dern. I think Colton asked me if I was going to do my prediction on that. Yeah, I'll probably do a prediction tomorrow for Nina and Mackenzie. You think Holland is light for middleweight? Yeah. I mean, he's what, 6'3"? I mean, I have to look at his physique again and everything. I mean, he's like 6'3". I mean, he's kind of a slim middleweight. Yeah. Right here. Yeah, yo. So. Yeah, he took the fight last minute. Yeah. I mean, if we factor that in, he might wind up getting dusted too. Oh man, I forgot Mike Perry's on this card. I can't stand him. So Colton said, I feel like Dern is going to have a hard time taking Nina down. Yeah, I think she will, man. Like, Nina's not easy to take down, What else is going on? Yeah, so we got 15 fights coming up this weekend, so you need to check that out, everybody. It's an early card. Got to be up at noon to watch it. What else is going down? See Marcus. See Marcus, he sensed it, man. You were talking about his girl, and look who you pulled out of the woodwork. You pulled out TJ. TJ said, what are female abs exactly? Consider Claudia, Jessica, and Alexa Grasso, for instance, all different abs. I'm not sure if he will, Colton. I'm not sure if he have his Coach Torrey back. I haven't really keeping up with him too much, can you see that, TJ? Look who you brought out, man. You brought TJ. Marcus done brought out TJ. Now he heard about these remarks on his girl. Yeah, I mean, what are female abs like? I mean, yeah, you speaking of women's, I mean, you can speak for women there, Lolita. Like, what do you think as far as abs? Like, when your abs get to a certain point for women, like, when do you know that they're not, like, natural? Like, can women get natural abs like men? That's the question. Like, without putting anything else in their body. Yeah, I do too. I want Darren Till to corner Perry. I want him to destroy. So yeah, like I said, I think, you know, Jessica Andrade, you know, she definitely looked more so impressive in this fight with Caitlin Chookagian as far as her movement, her punch selection, you know, her ability to go to the body, and just be overall effective. You know, very good work by Jessica Andrade. More so when you look how she broke Caitlin down. Like, she was constantly beating that body up and just putting that work in. But the question is, will you get that type of body work in on Valentina? And yeah, it's just a different fight. But like I said, for y'all that just came in, you know, or didn't hear me, we just analyzing the mental breakdown, the body language, like Valentina's ability to intimidate over rounds, Jessica Andrade's ability to intimidate a fighter. You know, they both bring it in different ways. You know what was crazy too? I should do Joanna, and Joanna fought both of these fighters, you know, and, you know, put up a good fight with, you know, interesting competitive fight with Valentina. She did better than some of these other flyweights, I tell you that. And then she just dismantled Jessica Andrade. So Joanna's, that was another fight. T just said it don't matter. Okay, I know you usually get sensitive about Claudia, so I'll leave it at that. I know he gets sensitive when you start talking Claudia, so, you know, I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Cole said Castigano said that Nunes took a breath of life when she moved to Bellator. She really thinks she can beat her again? I don't know, man. I don't think so. You know, the times change. You know, fighters get better. Fighters learn from their mistakes. And Nunes is just on another level now, man. Some fighters peak before other fighters, and then they burn out first. If Nina loses, who shows up? If the Nina who shows up who fought Tatiana, then Dern loses. Yeah, Kendra. Nice jabs to a girl 8-inch with the 8-inch height advantage, right? Very nice jabs in that fight. You know, left hooks and body shots. Robot said, "Why don't I like Perry?" I just don't like Perry, man. He talked too much trash, and he's, you know, borderline racist. You know, trying to throw this N-word around like he's mixed or whatever. And I'm like, you know, if I don't say it, you don't need to say it. That's how I see it. You know, don't try to play that card. You know, that's how I see him. You know, I just don't like him as a person. He keeps going around trying to punch old men and stuff. So, you know, there's a time when you're entertaining, and then you're just, you know, then you're just a clown, and you're just you're just a troublemaker. You know, entertaining and troublemaker, two different things. You know, Conor McGregor used to be entertaining, but now he's just a trouble. You know, he's starting to become a borderline hoodlum. You know what I mean? You want to call people, certain people, thugs or hoodlums. Conor and Mike Perry are starting to act like little spoiled thugs out here with money. You know, picking fights with old men, just things like that. You know. B. Kendra said Jessica had one good round with Joanna. She started the hematoma. Yeah, she started that hematoma, and she still lost that round. You know, in my opinion, she had one good round with Joanna and still lost that round. I didn't give Jessica Andrade any round. And yeah, Chookagian could have done more. So with that, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. before I bounce, just make sure y'all subscribe. And thanks for everybody in the chat coming through. But what were those fights that we're supposed to do? I'm gonna do Friday. I'll do Rose, Joanna 2, and Claudia versus Jessica. And that Whaley Rose fight. Excuse me, that Whaley Joanna fight. All right. So yeah, I'll do those fights this coming Friday. Do I like Darren Till? I like Darren Till. I like Darren Till. I like Darren Till. I ain't got no problem with him, really. I like especially stand-up fighters. I'm a fan of his stand-up. Lolita said, do you think surgery could prevent JJ from having her forehead blow up again? I don't know. I don't think so. Like, her head blows up. There's something about, I was talking to somebody about, I know a lot, I worked in the medical field, so I know some people dealing with certain things in people's heads, and some people just have certain parts of their, where they're sensitive, and they can just, what's the word? Develop hematomas fast. As a boxer, Keith Thurman, he's the same way. Like, if you hit him in a certain part of the head, certain veins or certain part of the skull can just react, and it'll start to swell fast. So I don't know, maybe if she got a metal plate there, or if she like had that skull thickened a little bit. Because if you look at the shape of her head, like, her skull's not really like thick on the forehead, so any type of massive blow she takes to the forehead, it's gonna cause it to swell. You see it in the Carolina fight, Jessica Andrade fight, of course, the Whaley fight, and I might be missing a fight or two. I think maybe the second Rose fight, her head kind of swole up, right? So her head's swole up in like 4 or 5 fights, and if it continues to do that, I really wouldn't recommend her fighting anymore, man. Because that might be long-term damage for her. Both Valentina and Andrade said that Rose will beat Whaley. They sure did, Colton. I heard them both say that. Yeah, I talked about that already. Yeah, in a video. Good fighters are never the best comments. They're never the best analysis. You know what I mean? Like, Valentina's, she's hit some she's dropped some misses on people before. You know what I mean? You can't really go by their predictions. Like Valentina, yeah, she can fight her ass off, but she can't necessarily predict the fight, and I mean, that's not really her lane. So on that, Exactly, V. Kendrick. That's what I'm saying. Don't trust her picks. I can trust her to win a fight. I can trust her to win, if somebody bets on a fight, I put it that way. I trust her there, and I can trust her to land a good jab in a round, or maybe knock you out with a head kick, but I will not trust her picks. Not to be mean, like when dogs or cats have their ears blow up, they have surgery to keep their ears from blowing up. Yeah, I think that would be different. I just think her head, is, some people just not up easy. Their heads are susceptible like that, and I think it's very dangerous for her to continue to fight if she's going to continue to take headshots like that. Because I think that was the worst of the worst. You never know what's said behind scenes either. Behind the scenes, what they talk about. So, But yeah, y'all, like I said, let's see, I'll be back Friday. I won't be on here Wednesday or Thursday. I'll be, doing some stuff. So, yeah, we'll be back on Friday, and we will do this thing, man. Robert taking that turnaround like a fighter. He said he's not coming back to the fall. He said come back in the fall. You know, fight nights in the fall for him. So yeah, she was touching that thing since the third. Yeah, like in the fourth round, she kept touching it. I was like, yo, that is killer, man. She could have died in there. Yeah, Marcus, and just like that, boy, just like that, man, you blame yourself when you go by her pick, just like that. When you send your kid out, you gonna blame yourself. The kid gonna come back in the back seat of a cop car. You know, blame's all on you. That's right, Robert. Better than ever, man. All right, that's all we asking. Just come on back, better than ever, man. So yeah, y'all tune in Friday at 7 p.m. Y'all tune in Friday at 7 p.m. Man. We're gonna do this again, man. We're gonna do Rose Joanna 2, Claudia versus Jessica, and we'll do Weili Joanna. I know you wanted to see that one, Robert. Let me know if you won't be able to tune in. I'll hold off on Weili versus Joanna. I know you called for that one, so let me know if you won't be on Friday. It's at 7 to watch or listen. I'll hold off. Oh wow, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You picked Conor over Floyd. Oh wow, you picked Conor over Floyd. Conor over Floyd. Whatever. That was when I didn't take her seriously. That was like 5 years ago. I was like, yeah, I don't take you seriously until you get in the octagon. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, salute to the everybody, chat. Thanks for coming through, and make sure y'all subscribe. I'm getting up out of here, and like always, I am Combo Breaker 99. Make sure y'all subscribe. Peace.